This is the Iron Dojo. I am IronLambro, and this is the first episode of Mojo Dojo. I can't believe you guys picked Mojo Dojo. I thought that frame advantage was gonna win. That was my favorite. It's the most fighting game related, but you guys all picked Mojo Dojo for some reason. So we're gonna let it rock for like a month and see if I hate it. if I hate it, we might switch to frame advantage in the future. A frame advantage had the ring, yo. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I kind of really like frame advantage, but maybe we'll see in a month. You know, like this doesn't work out. We can rebrand. You know, you want a plus on top, but that didn't make the cut. Oh man, I forgot to put that in there. All right, everybody. So we got a lot to cover today, and I'm gonna cut the music first. And yeah, Waz is a fucking genius. Waz knew how to like dank it up. Those are some really dank suggestions. All right, so the first thing that I wanted to show you guys tonight, that you guys are here early, and I saw this tweet, and I was like, you guys are degenerates, you guys are gonna enjoy this. So the tweet reads, you guys are afraid to moan during sex, but me, I'm a genetic freak, so I'm in my girl's ear like... We'll play that one more time for you guys in case you missed it. Okay, all right, so that's the first one. We're done, we're good. All right, we just get that out of the way. The first reply is great too. I got blocked by Sanford for asking what this was. Damn, fucking Sanford put on blast. All right, so I also promised you guys some dank Gundam Players, and like I had to rip this off Juna's clip because I couldn't find it anywhere. There's an ad in 5 seconds, so we're gonna play the ad though.
Most famous Gundam video in the world. They call this the clip. They call it the Renzoku punch. Like,
Google
oh no, ad no, Google careers no.
Demand jobs.
You guys need some
They're
Google
developed by
careers.
Google, taught by Google, and made for you.
That ass though. All right. You guys ready for this shit?
Put your skills to work.
Stop it, Google career certificates. We gotta talk about certificates afterwards.
punch.
All right,
So
they call this clip the continuous punch.
This is normal though. This is what I'm telling you. This is not crazy. You see dudes go on this ham all the time.
I want to play this game. Look at how hyped they are.
He makes no noise. They just make sounds.
Look at the flags. He's real
The
life
white
taunting.
dude- The white dude's about to do the punch.
Just shimmying up.
Everyone thinks they're on drugs. They're like, no, they're just Gundam Players. They're not on drugs. They're not on drugs. They're just Gundam Players. Right, here comes the punch.
It's arena fighter, yeah. I'm kind of curious though. It's 2-on-2. Oh, look at them pop off.
Then his buddy just runs over, takes the cats. Like, wait, get off! I'm back. Hold on. And then here comes the staff, right? Here comes the staff. Yeah, like always, man. But yeah,
Alright.
that's the most.
So I wanted to show you guys that shit. I thought that was pretty fucking hype, so we got that off the list. We're gonna start the music for this next section though. We're gonna be rolling off with different topics. Watch your ears. This is a little bit louder. Alright, so the next topic I wanted to talk about that came up was this shit. Let me make sure this is showing up correctly. A company is charging $400 fucking dollars for an esports certificate exam, and it has a lot of industry support. Spoilers, this article was released the day this was announced, and they showed off some of the examination questions, like, you know, if you were playing fucking Valorant or some shit like that, you know, how much money do you have to spend to buy a gun or whatever. And like, this shit got blown the fuck up. I don't actually have any of the tweets because we're a little bit late. We're a week later. It's hard to find at this point, but I do have the aftermath, and the aftermath was like a day and a half later this happened. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready to see what happens to Esports Certificate? It's cheaper than a college certificate, at least. Esports Certification Institute to issue refunds for exam study guides after backlash. It was a $400 exam certificate. They wanted to, like, you know, corporatize the esports world by issuing this fucking certificate thing, and no one was having it. They was like, this is some bullshit. Oh, we don't need this shit in our lives. So yeah, this got blown up immediately. So $400 exam. A lot of people got really mad in like 2 days. That's the FGC COC too soon. Pay us. Yeah. All right, so we went over some real fast topics there. That was just the start. We got a few more things coming, so we're back to the full screen section. A few more things to talk about here. You thought it would be about managing esports teams, not quiz you on game fact stuff. It was just like game fact stuff. It was like, you know, facts about the CS:GO, Dota, and like Valorant and League of Legends. It was like, oh, you know, what do you shout during this team fight and whatever. It was ridiculous. Y'all, Pillow Talk is here, Fuma's here. Did you see the Obama edition of the test? I did not. Can you post that in the Discord? We could talk about it next week or something. Or we could pull it up here if it's like if it's friendly, if it's safe. But while you do that, while you look that up, next topic. So this came up on the Discord this weekend, right? And we were talking about Rollback, because you know that's what we fucking do on the Discord, because we're simps and we're shills for Rollback. And I was like, oh shit, you know, this game we used to play on this channel actually had Rollback. And some of you guys were here for this conversation. This shit. Now, how do you know it is Rollback, right? How do you know? Well, if you ever feel like your controls are underwater, you press something, it comes out 3 seconds later, that's delay-based netcode, that's not Rollback. But this shit, your controls are always on point, but sometimes when you shoot the fucking shell, it hits, but then they like rewind and then it doesn't hit. That's Rollback. It rolled back on you, and it had one of the best netcodes, one of the best fucking netcodes for a Nintendo game ever. And we simply did not appreciate this shit, alright? We simply did not appreciate this shit. And meanwhile, the Smash players are like this guy, alright? They're like Sad Falcon. Why don't we have that shit? Smash? Mario Kart? Have Rollback? Yo, we Chen, Mel. We Chen. We're talking about Rollback and shit. Alright? So I thought that was cool. And yet Mario Party, Mario Maker, and Ultimate got fucked. Right? But like this shit. They were like, yeah. Attempt number two. That said, it was attempt number 2, right? It was attempt number 2. This guy made a Word doc with just pictures. I have several. It's Evernote. Who getting banned? Yo, we're talking about that in a sec. But welcome back, Ecchi Hentai Anime. So yeah, Mario Kart has Rollback. Mario Kart has better netcode than Smash. Like, this was attempt number 2, right? Mario Kart was attempt number 2 at Mario Kart. It's 60 frames per second, 1080p. You know, it didn't even register in my head how good we had it when this game fucking came out. If anything, you're getting banned, yeah, you know, just keep it safe, man. Keep it safe. All right, next topic. All right, so I was super hyped the last few weekends watching tournaments, you know. Like a few weekends ago, they had a really hype big Mortal Kombat tournament. And then the weekend after that, they had a big hype Tekken tournament. And it was like super sponsored. It had a lot of fucking money. And then the weekend after that, there was like Soul Calibur 6 tournament. And it was fucking ridiculous. It was like the production value was through the roof. But then this shit happened. NRS and Bandai was like, don't stream our shit. Don't fucking stream our shit. We don't like who you're associating with. So the story behind this is that the sponsors for the replay tournament were like Russian, like what's the word I'm looking for? Money launderers, right? It's like a betting service for money laundering in Russia. And like Bandai Namco and NRS found out, and they're like, we're out. don't play our shit. Don't play our shit. So even though like all the players loved it, you know, because of some very shady associations, the WePlay, WFL, that's gone. But they're like, we're gonna try to, you know, play some other shit. We're trying to play some other shit, you know. We'll try to make it work out. Time to come after Harvada's ass. Yo, that tournament was hype though. I haven't been that hyped to watch tournaments like this entire time, right? This entire quarantine where we were locked up. So that was the thing. All right, but you know, it was really good. It was a really well-ran tournament. There was like intros for all the players. It was done with a lot of respect, a lot of love. Too bad all the money came from, you know, Russian money launderers. All right, next topic. As you know, guys know, it's Wednesday night. Like yesterday, we were leaked with this footage. So like, it looks like it might be 2 dudes. Looks like we might be getting some ice climber actions here. We might be getting some fucking ice climber. All right, but then I was looking at the comments to the SNK post, and I saw some good shit. I cannot unsay. And hey, most American money comes from employee abuse. Is that better? Ooh, I mean, it's most of the time that's just adult life, right? You know, you trade your time for money. Sad. Where's my sad sound? That's just the way it is. That's just being an adult. Anyways, the kindergarten economics showing. All right, so we got this guy here, and we're like, maybe this is two fucking like different characters. All right, it's like two different guys. Now, what it actually could be is this shit. It could be a big old fucking hand with like a weird thumb. You know, I think based on this hair, it's probably Yamazaki, right? It could be a big hand with a big thumb. All right, I found some other pictures, other guesses on Twitter, and this was pretty good too. They're like, oh, we see this shit. It must be these assholes. Yeah, it must be these assholes. You think it might be Yamazaki or that Wind Boss dude? It could also be a really weird Geese thing. I kind of see Geese. This is King of Fighters, so maybe not Zato. But yeah, Lopun's, I agree. I think it's a high chance. All right. And then, like, you know, we got another picture of these boys. You know, this, you know, if it's two characters, it's a high chance it's these boys. But then this brilliant masterpiece, this mock-up came up, and I was like, oh shit, it could be Yamazaki holding a big fucking jacket. It could be Yamazaki holding a big fucking jacket. But going back to this picture, this hair could totally be Geese. This hair could also totally be Yamazaki. We're gonna find out in a few hours. When we talking about Stripe Beta, we talked about that last week. That was last week, my dude. We're pumped and ready. We're gonna be playing that shit. We're gonna be running sets. It's gonna be good. I challenge you to play against me. And Leo nerf? That's fine, man. He's fine. He's okay. You think it's totally a jacket? You don't think it's the hand? You think it's a jacket? We'll find out. Stream it? I'll stream it if I'm not feeling like shit. Yeah, but he'd be pumping nowadays? Alright. Alright. Anyways, let me set up the next thing. Shake your head. You play Millia, though? I don't give a shit who you play. Let's fucking play. Oh, are we making Johns already? Damn, yo, that option select. Day one option. Day minus like 40 option select. Yo, my character sucks. My character is trash. Yeah, I see you. Silhouette is too jacked up for that to be a hand unless it's a gloved hand. You know, I didn't think the Shermie silhouette was her hand too, but somehow they made it work out because it was like this shit, right? It looked like a weird fucking claw when it was a Shermie trailer. And I was like, there's no way that's a hand. That's a scarf or some shit. So, you know what? We're gonna find out tonight. I'm pretty hyped about it, so I'm looking forward to it. All right, next topic, and this is breaking news. This literally broke like 2 hours. I was off work. I decided to troll Twitter, and this shit came up, all right? This fucking shit. So this group, I never heard of them, Axibite Esports, Tekken 7 official statement. Axibite Esports has made the decision to abandon any Tekken 7 tournaments that allow the use of Lydia as a character choice in all competitive environments. This is, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and I felt the best response. Yeah, she sucks. She's like middle tier. There's the reason, and I think this guy sums it up. She's the Polish Prime Minister. She's the Polish Prime Minister. Anyway, I have no idea who these guys are, but I thought that this was the best damn response. This right here. Tell me your players aren't that good without telling me your players aren't that good. Shit! That was good. That was real fucking good. Woo. Anyways, I felt like I really had to show you guys this, and then there was another follow-up. There's another follow-up to this. This is also a really good response I saw. Smash no what? Sorry, Force of Habit. Tekken no! Alright. Let me load up the next topic, but put this shit away. But I thought that was worth sharing. Alright, the other thing, you know, we need to talk about this because we're fighting game players. And like, I fucking competed in EVO for this game, so I love this franchise, obviously. We have to talk about this motherfucker right here. This fucking guy? Why the fuck? What the fuck? The movie was, you know, first of all, the movie, pretty good. Not a fucking masterpiece. Alright? Anime protagonist. He, you know, if you guys haven't seen the movie yet, turn me off for like 2 minutes, mute me. I'm gonna spoil something real fast. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys like 5 seconds to do that, to mute me. Alright, you ready? It's gonna be I'm gonna talk about this for like a minute tops. All right, it's been 5 seconds. Spoiler warning, it's happening. Oh, we're gonna wait until the pillow talk countdown. All right, so we're gonna talk about this guy real fast. He felt like such a fucking self-insert character. He was like a fan fiction. It's like, if I was part of the Mortal Kombat universe, you know, I would be the descendant of fucking Scorpion Hanzo Hasashi or some shit. And fucking like, oh, you know, I fight for good and I give friendship speeches. And my special power, what's my fucking special power? Plot armor. He fucking grows plot armor. He can't fucking make this shit up. Oh my god. He grows fucking, that's his fucking special power. Is he's from Wakanda? No, man. He just, oh, that was awful. That was so fucking bad. Oh man. All right, so, you know, every scene where he was in, where he had to talk, awful. Every other scene with like the original Mortal Kombat cast, Kung Lao especially, Kano especially, they fucking killed it. But yeah, we can't insult Wakanda, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Real good, real good. Really enjoyed the ending. We're not gonna spoil that one though. But you know, because Mortal Kombat was something we streamed on this channel before, we gotta talk about what's his fucking name? Ko Young? Ko Young or some shit? That doesn't fucking matter. He's gonna be making it to the. I hope they kill him. You know, there's 4 movies coming out. I hope Bihan, like Bihan's, no, I'm not doing that. So Falcon and Winter Soldier was fine. The writing was a little weird. Every new exposition thing, that was a little weird. But I hope they off him with like a fatality or something. If you guys are new to the franchise, anyone that died in the first movie really doesn't fucking matter, right? Because like if you play any of the Mortal Kombat games, a big part of the games is like they get brought back by a spooky clown. Hope they hope they cast a good character as the spooky clown. If you guys have good candidates for spooky clown, I want J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons as the spooky clown. Quan Chi. I thought that was gonna be it. The Millennia is cute. I really like that scene where they showed the full face. Yeah, you know Kung. Ooh, yeah, Kung. He'll be back. He was like so likable. There's no way he can't be back. Just like Kano. Kano's gonna be back. I'm not too worried. And that segues really nicely to our next topic. Speaking of people that's coming back, this guy's not coming back. All right, so we have to, if we're talking about fighting game news, we have to talk about this fella right here. Last year, or like, yeah, pretty sure the entire MK cast has died at least once. Yes. Depending on the timeline and the story, they all fucking died. If you go talk about the original timeline, everybody died except Raiden. Everybody died except Raiden. He was the last one, and then he sent his ass back in time. He sent himself back in time to be like, we gotta change the future, man. He like turned into Trunks from Dragon Ball, and like he changed the future, and now we have our current timeline. So, isn't that super salty, man? Can't remember his name. The guy, LTG is fun to watch. Is he salty as fuck? Yeah, no, he's still banned. You know, like there was some drama. Right, there was some drama this week about whether or not he should stay banned. But given his history, I am not surprised he's still banned, because they unbanned somebody else that was saying some fucked up shit. You know, in my opinion, Zero Blast was unbanned from competing in Capcom stuff. Didn't he get fucking smoked in that first attempt? Yeah, by Riscant. It was like Blanca versus Volento or something. Listening with Google captions is an experience. Oh man, I didn't know I was captioned. But yeah, so like, you know, I think he's a bad representation for the community. He makes good content, but a lot of it's like, oh man, it's you know, it's rough. Maybe chill out, be cool or some other shit. But I think it was probably for the best. Anyway, last topic of the night. Let me pull that up real fast. I believe this is the last one. I think I showed everything else. Yep. All right, the last topic of the night is this shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to inform you that Marvel vs. Capcom, if this is true, would be officially fucking dead, right? If this is true. Mortal Kombat devs, NRS, are making a Marvel fighting game, claims Insider. You know who's not Capcom? NRS. So what we could potentially see based on this is we could see MK versus Marvel, just like that other shit. MK versus DC. No, this was within last week. So giving you guys that update. Potentially, we could have like Scorpion or Sub-Zero fight Captain America, or Marvel versus DC is, you know, not out of the question anymore. For the first, not the first time. I guess the comics they fought each other before. But yeah, if both companies are okay with playing ball, so Iron Man gonna have metal come off of him? Oh no, we're gonna be busting parts off of him? Maybe. I think it'll be probably like a non-bloody version, kind of like Injustice. There's like no fatalities and stuff in Injustice. The comics done it a few times back in the early 90s. Marvel won't let them get fucked, exactly. So it'll be like Injustice, where people could get fucked up, and maybe in cutscenes, like in Injustice 1, where they fucked up Shazam, and maybe in the comics, but, you know, I think from a casual audience standpoint, this is great. Like, NRS games, super popular with casual audience. They got the single player mode, they got the story mode, and it's gonna sell well if NRS makes it, right? Meanwhile, if Capcom makes it, alright, I mean, you guys already seen the Chun-Li picture. I don't have to pull up the Chun-Li picture again. But if Capcom makes it and that shit happens again, man, it's all over, man. 10-year-old kid gets his brain melted through his eyes, rated 10, yeah. Yo, Corgi, not UI Shaggy? Yo, maybe UI Shaggy can make it to the Marvel game. I think Scooby-Doo is owned by Marvel now, right? In some like weird, convoluted way. I think they might be under that umbrella. But yo, welcome Makoto Nanaya. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for the first episode of the Mojo Dojo. If you guys liked hearing about some of this news in this kind of format where you guys can, like, you know, shit talk about all of it too, you know, feel free to join me on Wednesdays, where we'll be doing this every week for a little bit. Some episodes will be longer, some episodes can be shorter, but there's a lot of shit to go over, and we did finish in the half-hour mark, so we'll be moving on to BB Tag now. Moving on to BB Tag. Remember to like and subscribe according to Jet. We'll probably be like uploading this on YouTube later, so all you guys on YouTube, enjoy.